Okay, Patty, what kinds of improvements or other types of things are you noticing with your child at home right now with what we have in place?
Well, I think the hardest thing we're dealing with right now is that she, because she is not speaking yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just don't, sometimes I don't know what she wants. And so she just is screaming and I get frustrated and she gets frustrated. And so, I just start, I say, tell me what you want, tell me what you need, but obviously she can't speak yet. And so it just becomes really frustrating and
Right.
I just don't know what to do.
Okay. In with that, when kids are that young and they don't have the words, most of the time what I suggest to parents is to have them start with sign language. So, for instance, when my child is struggling with needing help with something and she gets frustrated, I sign the word help and I was like, do you need help? And I just use that word every time she struggles. And I say the word with the sign and make sure that she is able to understand that. And once you repeat it enough, she will start to use it and understand it. But you use it in that same context.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I only do that when she has that, like what I said, like with the issue of needing help. But I wouldn't overwhelm her with other signs. I would just, if that's the one you struggle with the most, I would do that. I'd also make sure you validate her feelings, so make sure she is feeling like you understand her and that it's okay to be upset. She can feel, you can say crying is okay, but when you get upset like this, you need to come and help or ask me for help so that I can understand what you need. And then you can offer to console. So what I do is I get down on their level and I give them, I say, would you like a hug? And that usually helps the child understand that you are willing to console them and that you understand that they're in need of something. And then I also ask them to show me what happened or ask them what happened. If they can't explain it, then I have them take me to what happened. And usually they are able to show me what happened or something of that.
Oh, that's a good idea, because I think when I say, what happened, or what do you need, what's going on, and I think I need to, if I use the words, show me what happened.
Right.
I think that's a great idea,
Yeah.
because, or show me where it happened, or just so I can kind of piece together what's going on and what kind of help she needs.
Yeah.
But are there any other signs that I can use?
I think with what you're explaining to me, I think right now she really just needs help. But if she's having a tough time with other words, like, I don't know, does she have any other words that she struggles with that you could use, that you would need her to have so that you would understand her more clearly? Is there
something for, like, if she's just tired or if she's hungry?
If she's hungry, she could say food. So this is food.
Oh, okay.
But I guess you could start using that when you are eating. So you could say, are you eating? And then the 3 is water.
Oh.
So you could say that to her and try to get those words incorporated while she's eating so she understands what those mean. But you don't want to overwhelm them with too much at once, because sometimes it can cause other things. It can cause her to go back and regress a little bit. So you want to make sure, just because they don't understand, but help and food and water is pretty basic that I think she could understand. And if she's feeling tired, I'm pretty sure tired is like this, or so you can say, you're gonna go to sleep, or are you tired? And just give her those words, so when you're saying them, you can sign them as well.
That's great, because I think those are some simple basic signs that I think would work really well for her.
Yeah, and the frustration thing will come a lot easier for you, because you'll feel less frustrated if you're able to explain to her, help is on the way, here's help. And then you show her, here, I'll help you, and show her how to do it or help her through it. And then she will start to realize that that's what she needs, and
Great.
that's how she'll respond. So,
That sounds good. Well,
Well,
thank
good.
you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
well, I will write all that down and make sure you start to implement it, and we'll see how it goes next time.
Great. Thank
All right.
you.
You're welcome.